Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're gonna get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but they're available anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage you to go over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and then move over to the playlists. The playlists have all the workouts categorized by month. So right now we are in the May 2026 playlist, and the workouts will be labeled just like they are here on Facebook. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Thursday, and it'll have the date, which is 5/7/2026. And there's Laura and Tim. Need the strength and stretch, need the stretch today. Me too. All right, you guys, as always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. You guys ever have those nights where you feel like you didn't sleep at all? I had one of those. All right, normally I'm a pretty decent sleeper, but not last night. So we're gonna get through this little strength and stretch. There's Sheridan and JJ to help pump me through this thing. I have a feeling my wagon's gonna be dragging today. All right, let's take it to the side. And down to the ground. And let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and take it side to side. Stretching that arm out in the front. As you go down, going to the left, right arm goes out, going to the right, left arm goes out, back stays straight. And we're gonna stand it up. Keep those legs wide and just take the torso side to side, legs stay still. Bringing those legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees, bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral, then straighten the legs round the back and bring the chin to chest. Pressing it down and rounding it up. You can go at your speed here. Feel free to hold those positions on the bottom and the top if you want. Just work through the whole range of motion. Let's go ahead and round it up and then roll it all the way up. One hand comes across the body. I thought that was you, Shannon. Good morning. And taking it to the other side. And pulling one elbow back, tucking the rear and squeezing the abs as you do this so the spine stays long. Not a big arch in that low back. And to the other side. Out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head, trying to touch those fingers together. And to the other side. We're going to take one hand down to the ground or press it down toward the ground. Other hand is going to gently pull the head to the side. And release, taking it to the other side, press the hand down. And release, taking those hands behind the back and either clasping the fingers together or grabbing a bar like I have. Hold those shoulder blades together and then bring the chest forward and the arms up. And go ahead and take the hands down toward the ground. Go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And we're going to step 1 foot back, hands to the inside of the shoes, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bringing that back foot in and stepping the other foot out. Hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. Looking up at that hand. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. Twisting the body to look up at that hand. And down. Bring that back foot in and roll it up. We're going to take it onto the wall. Stretching the calf. One leg forward, one leg back. All the weight on that back heel or or most of the weight on that back heel. Back leg is straight, heel is pressed into the ground. Bend the back leg, put the weight to the toe. Change legs, starting with the weight on the back of the heel. Back leg straight. And bend the back leg. Keep the heel pressed to the ground, but put the weight to the toe. Release. One arm on the wall, one arm up in the air. Cross that outside leg over and arc the arm toward the wall. Stretching as high as you can before you take it to the side. And release. We're going to take it to the other side. Stretch up tall and arc it toward the wall. And release. All right, we're going to start this workout a little challenging, but the whole workout is not going to be a challenge. So I've been meaning to do this one for a while, but we're going to go into some split lunge jumps. As you jump, I want you to think about the torso staying tall, the back knee going down toward the ground. It doesn't need to go all the way to the ground, but going down toward the ground, but keeping the torso tall. If you don't want to jump, I'm going to have you do a forward lunge. Think about that back knee going down toward the ground, torso tall, and just staying on the same. For the first set, you'll stay on one leg. Second set, you'll stay on the other leg. And the third set will have you rotate or switch halfway through. So we'll have you do, let's go 6 on one side and 6 on the other side. Oh, you know what? Let me change that. We'll have you just do alternating lunges on the last set, okay? One leg and then the other leg. But the first 2 sets, I want you to just stay on one leg and then the other leg for the second set, because I kind of want to burn out that leg, okay? All right, so whatever way you're doing it, here we go. Ready? Last one. Ooh, I'm gonna feel that. All right, taking it into a lateral raise. Feet are shoulder width apart. And we're just gonna bring those weights up and down. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs. Last one. Taking it into a standing ab crunch. So pretty heavy weight in one hand. Hand behind the head with the other hand. You're going to just take that elbow down, stand up straight. Elbow down toward the ground, stand up straight. One, to the other side, and crunch, crunch. Last one, and we're going to finish with an alternating shoulder press. It's going to be my first day at trying this with 20s. So we'll see how it goes. I might have to go back down to 15s, but we're going to bring those weights up into goalpost. One arm up, one arm down in that goalpost position, and then just lift and lift. Oh. All right, we did it. Set one in the books on Thursday. Shaking those arms out a little. Going right back in to that jump split lunge. If you're not jumping, you're doing forward lunges on the leg you didn't do last time. All right, here we go. Ready? Last one. Lateral raises. Ready? Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, and last one. Standing ab crunches are next. Here we go. Ready? Crunch. Last one, and to the other side. Oh, there's Kara. Good morning, Kara. Ready? And crunch. I think I might have done a few less on the other side. That's all right. All right, we got one more in this second set with those alternating shoulder presses. Gotta psych myself up a little here. Ready? Bring those weights up into goalpost, and then one arm up and alternate. Very good. All right. We go one more set in this first round with the alternating split, the split lunge jumps. If you're not jumping, you're alternating legs this time. One leg, then the other leg. All right, here we go. Ready? Last one. I know, I took it up a little. Lateral raises are next. Breathing hard. Even if you start and get 5 of those in, and then go into the regular just lunges, that's good. All right, here we go. Lift. Very good. Moving into something. Standing out crunches. Lost my train of thought. Here we go. Ready? Crunch. Last one, to the other side, crunch. Last one, and moving into our last exercise of this first round of our chill Thursday workout. Right, I'm feeling tired. All right, here we go. Last one. Bring those weights up and press. One. That was a challenge. All right, round one in the books. Little high five, high five. Okay. We having fun? We're gonna go right into our second and final strength round, right? So we only have 4 more strength exercises before we move into stretch. You guys like it? We're gonna go side to side. So side, bend those knees, try to get the hands down toward the ground with a straight back, and then to the other side. Hands down toward the ground, they don't have to touch. Keep the back straight. Last one. Let's go into some back kicks. We're gonna bend at the waist. Bring the leg up, press it back. Don't lift it so much as push it back, like this. Sole of the shoe, like you're pressing it onto an imaginary wall at the back of your foot. So you want that foot flat, press, 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 okay? Ready? Back is straight, up, press. Last one, to the other side. Last one. If you need a little balance check, you can put fingertips on a wall too. All right, bent row. So one weight. Sink that weight down in front. Let it hang. Let that arm hang. Pull the elbow up and down. All the way down. Last one, taking it to the other side. Ready? And pull. Last one. All right. Weight goes down. We're going right back to the beginning. Oh no, I got one more. Gosh. Toe taps. Nice and easy. Arm to, or hand to opposite toe. Last one, and now we're going right back to the beginning, side to sides. You guys ready or not? Here we go. Last one. All right. Back leg kicks. Bent at the waist. Ready? Three, two, One, to the other side. Last one. Bent row is next. Ready? Pull. Back is straight. Last one. Taking it to the other side and pull. Last one. All right. Finishing off set 2 with the toe taps. Last one, and going into our last set of the strength portion of this workout, side to sides. Here we go. Very good. Half leg kicks. Are we ready or not? And bend at the waist. Ready? Kick. Last one, to the other side. Last one, bent rows next. Arms down, pull. I think that was enough. All right, taking it to the other side, pull. Last one, into our toe taps. Ready? Last one. All right. That's it, you guys. How was that? High five. There's a little bit of love going up the screen. Thank you. I'm gonna take my shoes and socks off, and we're gonna stretch. And we're gonna feel good now. Work part's over. All right, put those feet flat on the ground. Hands behind the head. We're gonna pull the chin to chest gently, and at the same time, push the head into the hands gently, giving just a little resistance. It's a push and a pull, but gentle. You just want to feel a little stretch through that neck and release. Bring it right back up, but bring the chin to one side. And release, and up to the other side. And release. I'm going to straighten my left leg. I'm going to take my bent right leg and move it to the inside of my body, keeping my right shoulder on the ground. The shoulder comes up. Bring that knee back toward the midline. I'm using my left hand to put just a little pressure on that leg. And release. Do that same thing to the other side. Both feet flat on the ground, crossing one leg over the other leg. You're going to use the bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest, and then use your hand to pull the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. And move your hand to the inside of your top knee, press it out. Continue to pull the whole top leg in using your bottom leg. And we're going to take it to the other side. As you're doing these exercises, don't forget to breathe. Really try to let those muscles, even if it feels tight, try to think about relaxing those muscles and just sinking into the stretch a little more. Push the knee out. And release. Bring it on up. We're going to try fingertips in toward the butt today again. Feet flat on the ground. And we're going to try to bridge it up. Get that body like a tabletop. My hands are slipping a little. As you come up, you're really having to use your quad muscles too. All right, or not your quad muscles, I'm sorry, your hamstrings. All right, onto the belly. I take that back. Let's sit. We're gonna do some Z-sits. Ready? Side to side. Try to put those knees down to the ground. And now we're going to take it onto the belly, pulling one heel to the rear. This will be our quad stretch. And release to the other side. And release, taking it up on the hands and knees and turning those hands so that the fingertips are facing toward the knees, tops of the feet, pressed into the mat, a couple rocks, and then turn one hand palm up. Not much weight on the palm up hand, but I want that whole back of the hand flat on the ground, arm straight. Move those fingertips on the palm up hand into different directions as you rock on the palm down hand. Giving just a little stretch into that wrist and forearm. And taking it to the other side. Very good. And we're going to go ahead and sit back on the backs of the legs. I'm going to use a little foam block since my knee doesn't like to do that. Stretching those arms out in front. And threading one arm under the other, thread the needle, ear toward the ground. And switching sides. Take it up into down dog. So on the toes, bring the rear up in the air. Try to get those feet flat on the ground, heels pressed down, head right in between your arms. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body. Looking under the armpit, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. Back into down dog. Other leg goes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking right under the armpit. Down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward. Top of the foot that's on the back leg, the top of the foot on the back leg is pressed into the mat. We're going to raise the arms up and back, tuck the rear, and push that back hip forward. And release. Taking it to the other side. Arms come up and back. Tuck the rear, push that back hip forward. And release. We're going to go ahead and sit it into butterfly. Feet are together here. Using our elbows, go ahead and press those knees down toward the ground, keeping the torso pretty tall here. And release elbows from the knees with a straight back. Take the chin toward your toes. And release. And we're going to go ahead and straddle stretch. One arm across the body. Let's take the shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. Down to center. And release. Chest goes down toward the thigh. And to the other side. Down to center. And bring one leg in. Press that bent knee down to the ground as you take the chest toward the thigh on the other side, straight back. And release to the other side. We're almost there. I know I'm running a little late. Sorry, guys. Go ahead and crisscross. I don't want to cheat the stretch. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind that hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. Release. We're going to go ahead and stand it up. Let's stretch up tall. Forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. And And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Thursday. We are almost through another week, you guys. High five. High five. I have a card for you today by Arthur C. Clarke, and it says, "The limits of the possible can only be defined by going beyond them into the impossible." Oh, that's a good one. I like it. All right. I hope you guys had a good workout. I know I ran a few minutes over, so my apologies, but I hope you enjoyed the stretch. I hope to see you guys back tomorrow for our Friday finish workout. If not, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.